Jaguar Wright claims that she is taking back her stimulus package, okay? Pertaining to Tasha K, Storm Monroe, Sean Davy Way, Official King Payne, Donat, and etc. Will only be giving interviews to her team of mods turned content creators, such as Ayasha Leche, such as King Ka, such as Kimmy. She lost her main channel with over 20K subscribers because Danny or whoever else struck her channel because they've been having this cat and mouse game or whatever type of game they've been having. And, it's this type of beef sick game. Okay. Vows to get her new channel to 50K by December. The channel is currently at, I forgot, but it ain't 50K. Right? I think she's getting to 1,000, maybe she's at 1,000. But yeah, go ahead, keep growing. She vows to have 40 operating platforms, forming a mod squad. Oh, okay, she wants 40 operating platforms. So before we get to the next part, let's keep going. She wants to form a mod squad focused on only striking channels, which is being vicious, kind of like game-ish. But okay, but I'm not judging. Change WC. Okay, so we'll be reforming and relaunching Philadelphia Network again. Even though that Sean Davy Way reported it to the IRS as the Better Business Bureau, whatever they reported it to, and pretty much they can't use that. Okay. Also, she changed the WCW acronym because another CC named Pam has legally taken the name and started a group helping women. Okay? So let's get into this. So the first thing is mods turned content creators. Now, I've been on Ayasha's live before. That's a mod of hers. And I was just congratulating her on having her being a new content creator. And for real, like I told her, and like I feel like with everybody else, I enjoy content creators. I like new content creators. I like fresh ideas. I like fresh perspectives, right? So when I got on her channel and stuff, I said, it's not fair for me to judge her because of Jaguar. So let me see what she's about, because I give people chances like that because I want people to give me a chance like that. And that's in real life and that's online too. So when I came to her nice. I didn't come to her with any malice. And, basically I was asking her, like, what she like to do. She said she likes hair and she likes skincare and she's spiritual and things like that, right? So I'm like, okay, well, and then I looked through her channel. I'm like, her baby got some long hair, okay. So she can actually use that to her benefit and create a channel directed towards things like that. She can, create her own soaps, create her own lotions, skin products, or she can do reviews on different type of natural stuff, talk about how she takes care of her hair, talk about different topics, talk about spiritual stuff, things like that. I wanted to see her. Right? So that's what I was really giving. And I even offered her to come online for one of my Conspiracy Mondays, which was actually pre-recorded. So it's not like I was going to have you on a live, disrespecting you or anything like that. It wasn't going to be like that. Again, Conspiracy Mondays is about conspiracy and conspiracy only. So we're talking about anything from 3D meat to new galaxies and what's on the galaxies, right? So it could have been anything. So I was talking to her about that, but then I kind of noticed, and that's even with King Kai and everybody else, it seemed like when Jaguar Wright mods form their channels, like they're not really in the creative bag with their channel in a way, because they're not doing those creative things. Like, how you tweak your channel, how you do this, how you come up with new ideas and execute them and things like that. Now, I've seen her have conversations with other people besides Jaguar, but Jaguar Wright always comes to their channel, right? So in a way, it's almost like Jaguar's carrying their channel. So people are coming in droves to see her. But it's like, mind you, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my channel. It doesn't matter to me how many people, me personally, this is a little bit of a goal of mine that I want it to be, bigger than what it is. But I just got this goal because, to be honest, as long as I got clientele, I don't need everybody to see my videos, to be honest. As long as if I get 2 views, if I at least get 1 client from the 2, I'm good. So within that week, I should have 3 clients. Okay. So, and I'm good with that. And that tends to happen. So I end up getting clients. So that's where my money really comes from. Clients. And they can be from a video that I did 2 years ago that they found interesting and they want to get a reading done for me. That's how that works. So the way I get my money is not the way everybody else get their money, but I can also be monetized. I also get CASHAPPs and all types of stuff like that. So I said, well, let me expand it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be cool. So I'm not knocking nobody. And for the most part, they do have a lot of views, but the views are more than the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like, are they there for Jag or are they there for you? And I do kind of want them to be there for you too, because I'm not going to lie, I did a pre-reading for both of them. And I kind of see their potential and stuff. And I just want them to like really just show their creative side. And that's no tea, no shade. Like, I just want them to grow, and Jaguar can still come on their channel. That's their friend. So that's cool too. I mean, but I just want them to grow and stuff. Like, I know King Kai, I keep saying this, but King Kai, we already know King Kai is into anime. Why? Because King Kai is a Dragon Ball Z character. Shit. He got a little small planet that freaking Lord Beerus blew up because they was playing the video game and he lost. And instead of King Kai forming the planet in the right size, he kept it at a nice little size. Right? And so he has a car that he goes around the planet and stuff like that. And Goku goes on the planet to work out and train. Right? So we already know King Kai is pretty much a Kai that's like, it's all about consciousness and it's all about cosmic awareness and stuff. And they're underneath a Lord Beerus. You know what I'm saying? That's the god of destruction. So in the way that he talks, his voice will be good in a voiceover for, reviewing and giving your opinion about, anime, manga, what is it called? Manga, whatever the case may be, like a series and stuff like that. People really get paid to talk about comics and freaking anime on YouTube. They get so many subscribers. And I'm like, he should be doing that instead of, he can still talk to Jaguar and Jaguar can come on his channel, come on her channel, but there's a big space for that. And I'm like, I know he liked that type of stuff. He looked like he liked that type of stuff. He looked like he liked freaking Naruto and stuff. I mean, shit, he could be doing stuff like that. But I'm like, all this potential, and y'all got these platforms, and y'all should be starting to like reach out and branch out to different audiences and stuff instead of just Jaguar audience, because y'all got a lot of stuff. Y'all got a lot to offer. That's the only thing I'm saying with that. Now, my issue is, I did a pre-reading on them, and they really do look up to Jaguar, but they have made their channel all about her in a way. So it has to be her on it, like almost like, But I'm like, how come they're not doing what they want to do for their channel? So then I kind of did the reading and kind of feel like they're doing what they want to do. So maybe it's just me wanting them to do something that they don't want to do. So maybe they do want to do this beefing and stuff like that. So when it comes to her mods, her main mods that have channels that she's on, do they really want to be in Jaguar's beef, or do they want to really start creating their own content? Like, that's outside of Jaguar and it's really just about them and what they like to do in their creative, expression coming to real life, So, 1, 2, 3. And to be honest with you, Ayasha sounds zen. She sounds like she doesn't like a lot of drama, even though she could be in some due to YouTube. But it seems like she wants to be cool and mellow. So let's see. They do want a transformation, okay? And they are seeking balance. They're trying to juggle what they want and what another person wants, okay? They do feel like when they're with Jaguar, they feel like they're coming out the code. So maybe they've been had like channels, or maybe they've been wanting to have channels, but they wasn't being seen until they got the assistance of her. Okay. And the Page of Wands is in the reverse. I feel like they are creative, but however, a young person with creativity and action, enterprise, relationship, and passion has no bounds. But for some reason with them, they have a ceiling of how far their creativity can go. So to me, I kind of feel like, so it's like what they want to produce, they can't produce. And to be honest with y'all, I just want y'all to know, like, when you are doing what you like creatively, it's not about how many views you get. It's not about how many comments you get. It's about if you're enjoying what you're doing. Like, I enjoy doing certain stuff. This is my hobby. You know, I have a job, but this is my hobby that tend to make me money. You know what I'm saying? But it's making me money because I'm enjoying my hobby and I'm producing. So I feel like they got to understand that, you know, what that is. So I feel like they're following the authority figure. So they're following the leader. Okay. But it's okay because I understand that, you know, Jaguar technically is their leader if they are her mods, right? But I do feel like there's a thing of wanting to do what I want to do and wanting to do what Jaguar wants to do. So let me try to balance, or, you know, let me try to juggle what I want and what Jaguar wants. So, I mean, that's not a bad reading, y'all. See? But let's see. So will she get her channel to 50K by December? 1, 2, 3. Balance. There's a balance. The 9 of Cups is in a reverse in the back though. So that's not getting what you want. It's not being lucky, but here's trying to juggle. Now here's the other thing, you know, if you really want your channel to get to 50K, instead of just using it on different platforms and telling them to come over, there's no telling if they're going to come over and subscribe, right? Because the stuff is on somebody else's channel almost. So I don't know. So maybe this is juggling 2 different things. So maybe she needs to stick to the one channel and grow it, right? Transformation and strength. This is her trying to take on the she's trying to take it on. She's going to try to take it all on, right? So this is her. This is her going after her creative ventures. And this is her saying that, look, I can do it. I can do it. You know, I'm a pro at this, you know. So we should see. But, you know, just try not to juggle so many channels at once, you know, because your main focus should be your channel. So try to do that. So let's see. She says she wants 40 operating platforms. 40 operating platforms. Will that happen? Will 40 different people devote their channel solely to Jaguar? 1, 2, 3. The 8 of Wands coming together. Movement. They're going to try. They might try. And this is what? Because they want to come up too. But then there's a problem. There's a ceiling to this creativity. I always say that there's a ceiling to that creativity. So, unless it'll be like, say for instance, she's on those 2 channels. Then they get to like 3,000. Then she moves to a new channel. And then they get to like 2,000. But then you have to worry about the channels that you were previously on. Because you were carrying their channel. So, would that be too much for her? Would that work out well? She's going to try to do it, though. She really is. 1, 2, 3. Would that be too much for her, though? The 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. She's not going to. That's the problem. Sowing too many seeds, okay? And not reaping the benefits of the seeds that were sown. So, you might gotta. You're going to try, but you might have to. With that, you know, you gotta look into that a little bit more. To me personally, you know, like I said, I don't truly hate Jaguar. Just certain things that throw me all the way left. But to be honest with you, if you really want to really grow some channels, stick with the mods that you want to grow for a long time. I don't know about 40, but try to just do them. I don't know about 40. But then she's trying to make a mod squad solely focused on striking channels so she can. What's the point of doing that? Because before I put in my opinion, I just want to know what's the point. 1, 2, 3. What's the point? The Hermit. Because she wants to isolate. She's not really, okay, this is her being closed-minded. So she wants to isolate the Ace of Wands, a new creative venture. And this is her over worrying about it. Okay. She wants to isolate the viewership. Okay. And it goes back to her saying that she wants to take back her stimulus package. But see, the problem is if you start striking people's channels, it's not really going to make their viewers like you more because they're hate watching you. So they're going to their favorite person to watch you. So that don't mean they're going to watch people that you like, But this is her grandiose plan. But see, it's really to relieve her stress and anxiety. So I kind of think that they get to her. But overall, it's just chaotic in a way. So that's what she wants to cause chaos. This is cyberbullying. And this isn't really getting anywhere. Really. Cyberbullying on both parts, if you want to say it like that, if you want to be fair. But you already know, like, should anybody be investing into Dazzledelphia Network when it comes back? If it comes back out. Anything about Dazzledelphia Network, should they invest? And one reading said no, but she said she's going to reboot it. If she reboots it, should people invest? One. This is a new idea. This might be a truth. This time, if she reboots it, she'll try to pretty much have a team that will really work with each other with the temperance. So a fresh team that will work and be symbiotic, and it'll be a symbiotic relationship between her and her team and Dazzledelphia and the viewer. So symbiotic give and take, because initially at some point people were giving to Dazzledelphia and Dazzledelphia was not producing anything. So at that point it was a scam. But if you reboot the network and you actually have content on it, and then it'll be symbiotic. And this time, honestly, there's a thing of so this is a good idea. But then it's the 6 of Swords. This is getting out the word. This is going from a place of chaos to a place of peace, internet, communication. And then it's still, maybe it's a strategy, but then there's still someone being sneaky. So I feel like it started with a good finish, but then it ends fucked up again. So then it's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. That solid, stable offer doesn't come through. So it's something that's supposed to be there that won't come through again. So if you guys are going to be donating to her, I mean, the bravado, the communication is there. And I do think people are going to be willing to work with her. But then it's something that does not come through. So I don't know what that is, but it just feel like that. So hopefully I'm not, like I said, I'm trying to be positive, but I don't know if you want to do that right now. I think that the idea and the blueprint and the reboot, you guys need to really think about, go through, maybe it'll take a minute. Don't rush. And I don't know if you're rushing on that. It might not be this year. It may not be next year, but I feel like you could do it. Because I think you're honest about doing it. You really do want to launch it, but it's just something that's not, it's something that's not going to come through that I don't like. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do a Nature Spirit Oracle card for Jaguar Wright. So, Jaguar Wright. What does the Native Spirit Oracle card? 1 and 2, Jaguar Wright. 1, 2, 3. Medicine woman, medicine man. Okay, how did that come out? Okay. Medicine woman, medicine man. I like to read on it. So it says profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend, and or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. You are a sacred healer. You are a medicine woman / medicine man of the soul. So when you are not practicing in dark, your lighter attributes is that you really are a healer. You are a storyteller. And basically, you need to have faith that things will work itself out. No matter how it ends, it works itself out in the ending, you know. And there's a reason why it happens the way it happens. And hey, you just have to give it to God, right? So then, I'm going to give you a Archangel Michael Oracle card. And this should be a prayer that maybe you can tell yourself, hey, but you don't have to listen to me. Cool. But, okay. And I kind of told Ayasha that Jaguar Wright has a female spirit guide. That represents itself as female. Because, spirit is interchangeable. They're not human. It's interchangeable. It can represent itself as a woman or a male, And mine it gives masculine energy, male. Okay, so let's see. What does Archangel Michael want to tell Jaguar Wright? What is a message? What is a prayer? Give Jaguar Wright a prayer. 1, 2, 3. Pay attention to your dreams. And that's what Archangel Michael wants to tell you. Pay attention to your dreams. Your prayer should be, thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this. And when you say understand this, say what you need to understand on the spiritual level and give me guidance. Okay? So, in the back of this, it says, Archangel Michael is telling you that you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Okay? So you created the situation, you have a power to change it. And your prayer should be also, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Okay, so that's what I got for Jaguar, right? So here you go. I'm at the end of this. So if you guys is coming in at the end, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to be back because I do have some more content for Conspiracy Monday. And it's every Monday at 8 p.m. And I do have some more content to make for the other days as well. So I love y'all for real. And I am gone. Peace. Love you.